In this section, we're going to have a look at it, how to finalize the duties or roster. There are few ways to finalize the roster. One way is to finalize individually. So you click on the shift and you right click on it and select finalize option. You select, you read it, say you're authorizing the person's work for it. Click OK. And that's how you can finalize the shift. And you can see the little lock, that means it's finalized. There is another way, is to finalize the whole roster. To do that, you can left click on the purple bar, then right click and select finalize option. In this option, you can finalize the team individually. So if you have multiple teams within the roster, and if you are only responsible to manage the particular team, then you can just select the team from the drop down here by selecting to say, okay, that you are only authorizing one particular team and not the whole roster. It will always by default select substantive duties. So if you want bank or agency, you click on the bank or agency option here. And if there is anyone falls into that category, then you include them in there. Or if you want everybody to be included, you can include all duties option. Now, every time you select these options, if anything falls into that criteria, then this will change. And then if you scroll down again, you'll see the tick box that you're authorizing and the person's work for it. So once you click on this little box, you'll see that the OK button will appear, and then you hit OK. And once you hit OK, the system will finalize the shift. So you can see that these shifts are finalized. One more thing also is that when you finalize, it will by default always go for the previous month. So currently we are in October, and when we click on finalize, it will always go by from 1st of September to 30th of September. Now, if you want this to be changed by any reason, you can click on this little calendar and say, okay, we do have also have fortnightly. So if you want to only authorize it between 16th to 30th, or probably let's say from 23rd to 13th, then you can do that. And you click on it, and we can see that all the shifts between this period is now finalized. And that's because we did not select the team. So that's how you finalize the shift. Now, you can or may be able to make changes if the shifts are not extracted. So if you need to make changes to the shift, you can right click on it and select unlock option. Now that will only happen if the shift is not extracted. So once the shift is extracted, you won't be able to see this option. So you can click on unlock. You can see that the padlock is disappeared, and you can then make changes to say, okay, this person's actually did not work and only work from 8 to 7, a long shift that day, because of the cover. And then you can again finalize it, say, okay, that's okay. And that's how you finalize the shift. We only advise you to use the option to finalize everything in bulk if you are 100% sure that all your data within the period that you're finalizing for is correct. Otherwise, we don't advise you to finalize everything in bulk and then you have to pick up the shift to make changes. So please do make sure if you do finalize in one go, your data between those periods is correct. We also advise you to finalize on a weekly basis. That will probably reduce the workload that you probably have to do it, because we will be chasing, when it comes to finalization fortnightly and monthly. So finalization never goes away. So we do advise, if possible, do it on weekly basis instead of leaving it for 4 months to do it in one go. Thank you.